Welcome to Stars Podcast. Through self-defense, mixed martial arts, nutrition, family, and all things in between, we share our journey of how we hack our mind and body to get the maximum return out of each day. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the journey. Hey guys, welcome back to Stars Podcast, your growth mindset mecca. This is your host, Ron Jordan, coming at you from Rocinante Studios in Slippery Rock, PA. Compulsively making it worse. Ever been in an argument and there it was, a way out of the argument, a time in the breath of rage, a glimpse of solve, a strategy to mend the conversation. Well, we woke up and chose ego instead. We digged that knife in a little deeper. They deserved it anyhow. Or ever sent an email back immediately like it was a frivolous text, and then in the bathroom right after you hit send, you take a good look in the mirror and think, yeah, this should be fine. Can we avoid it? Is it possible to have enough courage to fight fair? Don't push the buttons we know that are going to escalate the situation? Do we have the confidence to wait until tomorrow to respond to that email? I've made this a point of improvement about 2 years ago. I was quick to respond and then would have 15 subsequent emails as more info trickles in throughout the day. This caused a lot of confusion. I looked to my colleague for their strategy on this. He said, just wait. The work is never done anyhow, so if we make business easier and clearer with us by having all the information first, then we need to take the steps to make that happen. I've taken the steps to do that. I wait now. I will sometimes make myself wait to respond just because. A quick response is not thought out, and I will likely not remember it, or possibly regret it. However, if I take the time to read it, let it marinate, then respond, I will remember it more often than not. I think it follows the same theory as working on an essay at the beginning of the time given, then after a few weeks come back to it and even edit as you think of it. It's always marinating internally. I have found less emails and less confusion by having more thought out responses. If after all of that I'm still not convinced that the email reads right, I'll have my wife proof it. It's another step to make sure that my business is operating and communicating as effectively as possible. I took a sales course one time with WESCO, and one thing we were taught by Tad, the instructor, was called dropping the rope. Sometimes we need to let arguments go and drop the tug-of-war rope. His training was really great, and on a side note, his story of perseverance is one to tell. He was selling sales training, corporate sales training, out of his basement. Real similar to what we have going on over here at the podcast by, just being in the basement. There's another story I want to share another time about this same topic. Please remind me. It's about carpet color. But until then, make the time to be thought out with your interactions. Pick up the phone if you can. Make sure your intention is clear. Leave nothing for suggestion or interpretation. Be clear with your message. It may be the only chance you get. Don't take those moments for granted. Hashtag enjoy the journey.
So the journey has begun. If you guys listening to our content today had any kind of value or you were moved in any way, please feel free to subscribe, pass it on, let everybody know that these two guys are the truth. They're out here just trying to do good things to make good people.